And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning for music and the spoken giggles, Singing Mama and Auntie B are our very own soulful duets.
Hello and good morning, everybody. Okay, just so a little PSA. Bree is still a little loopy from her dental procedure yesterday. Those ones right there, yep.
Guess what? Do you know why they're called eye teeth?
I do now because you already told me, but you can tell them.
Because the nerve in your teeth here are connected to your eyes.
I see.
See? And so, when this was numb, all of this was numb. It wasn't blind, though. I could still open my eyes.
That's
but I couldn't feel them.
Hi, Dom.
You're welcome.
Hey, how you doing, Christy? Good morning. I mean, good afternoon for me over here.
Yeah.
What's up, Danny? What's up, Danny, sister?
Oh, goodness, Meliana. Look what she did.
Do it. Go for it. No skills. All right.
And Danny, good morning or good afternoon. Yes, good pre-afternoon, ladies.
Mm-hmm. Is that noon?
Pre-afternoon.
So that's good noon.
Yeah.
So good morning.
Good noon to you too.
Yes.
Good noon.
Tomorrow.
Good morning.
Something.
How you guys doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm all right.
I'm doing magnificent. I'm doing pretty good. I got my Hempworks coffee, so you know how I do when I get that in me. I feel real delightful.
Delightful. Well, we like you delightful, so I'm all right with that.
Sorry, my hair is really
I don't know you're not delightful though.
It's true.
Oh yeah, man. Most of the time, I'm pretty cool. You know what I mean? I try to be at the highest brink of vibrationality. You know what I mean?
Vibrationality.
It's word.
Yes.
Right.
I like it. I like it.
Vibrationality.
Gotta be
Very
up there.
Cool. So today,
dropping my stuff.
way up there. So today, oh look what she said. Hi, Mom and Bree.
Hi.
And Dom.
She
hey.
Said it's
right
right
saying
there.
hi.
The little angel.
The little angel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's over here.
Dog Zoe.
Her dog Zoe, in the prayer that she rest in peace. My neighbor's helping me her in the backyard. I had her for 14 years. Aww.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lovely Marina. We are very sorry.
I'm so sorry.
And we will definitely do that.
Yes. And
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Not just
right,
app, my friend. So today, Bree wanted to talk about the last great commandment.
Mm-hmm.
And do you want to tell everyone what it is, or do you want them to guess? Or to say what they know?
Say what you know. We got a whole bunch of people. That means we have time.
Who knows?
What is the last great commandment in the Bible?
Are you asking me?
I am asking just out loud to the nest.
To the nest. To love one another as I have loved you.
Indeed.
Why?
Why?
Why? Out of everything that was ever said in the Bible, why would he leave that as the last thing?
That's the biggest one that we remember?
I would guess personally in my brain.
Hey, briefcase.
Yeah, in the briefcase up here.
Mm-hmm.
That of course, love is the ultimate gift. Love is the creation. We were created through love, so What else is more powerful than love itself?
Nothing.
So
Exactly.
Not a
if you
damn
love,
thing.
nothing. It's the greatest. So just for that, it's just flat out love. So it's the simplest inkling of things that we need to understand. It is the greatest power, like the faith of a mustard seed. Something so
Absolutely.
small is just magnificently great in what it can grow to be. You know what I mean? But it's
Mm.
all the love and the generation of it, because it cannot be delinquished.
It
It's
cannot be
impossible. It cannot be delinquished.
Delinquished.
relinquished.
It's just and what how would you say impenetrable force or whatever.
Penetrable.
I like
Yeah,
that.
there you go. So
I like that.
Yeah, there's a show that I watched a while ago. It's one with Steve Carell,
mhm,
and it was a movie. I think it's called My Life or something like that. And in there, they talk about his daughter continually talks about that she's in love with this guy or she has the ability to love or whatever, and that love is an ability. And he was thinking it was ridiculous, and this girl that Steve was liking, she says, "Well, then your daughter's the most gifted person I know because she has the ability to love." And I was like,
Greg.
"She really
Sorry. Go
not
ahead.
Tom, Dom,
You
long.
Dom, the D,
are now Tom. Dom da dom dom
Mhm.
dom.
Tom and the Bree." Hi, Tom.
I'll
I
take
think a
that.
lot of people. I think a lot of
Greg.
people don't quite understand what love means.
A
Why
lot
my
of
hand was like that, I don't know. I was like,
people.
So tell me what you think it means, and I'm gonna go with my Jamelia first, and then we'll hit you, Dom. What does love mean to you? And I'm talking about the real stuff, not the sex stuff. What does love mean?
Like unconditional love.
I'm asking you. Godly love is what?
Oh, um, accepting no matter what. Uh, always willing to listen and understand, and be open-minded and open-hearted about everything,
Hmm,
no matter what.
that's huge,
Good, good example.
right? All
Yeah.
right. How about yours, Dom? Godly love is
Uh,
what?
I would say godly love is like she said, a big thing of acceptance, and then the understanding and overstanding. Like it would be as like like I'm saying, the acceptance of yourself. Like you could see the failure in somebody and still care. I mean, not even the unjudged. You can't be judgmental with it. It's a overpowering feeling, or overwhelming energy to me. Like, because like how when you love somebody, you get that tingle in your body. It just like it's an overwhelming feeling, it's like the Holy Ghost in a way to me. Like if you would to say, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because like
Mm-hmm.
to me, it's an emotion, but I don't even believe it's an emotion. It's a part of us that we must unlock. So like when you get it, you feel it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a more part of being and understanding to me and overstanding. You know what I mean?
I
Because a
do.
lot of people could be like, I love this, I love this, I love weed, I love alcohol, but that's more so addiction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do
You
know.
don't get that
Yes.
feeling like when you're in the presence of someone and the caringness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you can
So it's
actually you can get addicted to a person too,
right.
not just things. Because like
There's
for
a
instance,
Like
codependence, right? That's involved
yeah,
with something like
yeah,
that.
because you can get codependent on really anything. You can
right.
get codependent on a beverage. You can get codependent on
Beverage.
anything you inhale into your lungages.
I like my bed.
You like your bed?
It's so soft and cozy, and every time I lay on it, it's like, let's have a nap.
Well,
It's
don't
so
lay down
nice.
right now. Don't
I'm
lay
not.
down.
I'm just sitting.
Only sitting.
I'm sitting.
Yeah.
I think too, though. I think love is also about being honest,
Oh yeah.
right?
For
There's a
I don't.
pureness in the honesty. It's not like trying to dissect somebody,
Mhm.
but more loving someone enough to say the truth.
Yeah.
not
I don't
trying
think
to appease them with a lie.
I have a really hard time
that.
believing that someone is showing me love if they're lying to me.
Oh yeah.
Because
It's
if
really
they're
difficult.
telling me just what they think I want to hear, that's not love. That's, to me, that's manipulation. And
Mhm.
that's not the way to go about it with me at all. Huh?
But I think
Yeah.
it's also a path, right? Love is a path
Right.
because
Right.
we learn new dimensions of love the more we love.
Mhm.
Like all of God's things, I think it's line upon line, precept on precept, and it like opens up a whole new world every time we love again and love again. What do you think?
Yeah,
Same.
I could say that personally for myself because like I've been talking about recently the last couple times people seen me on you know what I'm saying, any live or whatever.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Each like over these last couple months just by being open-minded and open-hearted, like I gave a piece of myself and it actually relieved me of a lot of things that I was had bottled up, you know what I mean? And it's a freeness. It's great. So yeah, you know what I mean? Like make you want to jiggle a little bit, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. It sounds crazy though, because like I know a lot of people that probably know me or what might see this and know me from the hood. Like, man, what is wrong with this dude? What did he take? Did he been doing some ayahuasca or something? But it's for like this is real
Mhm.
life. This is love, man. It's like it's freeing yourself and being open. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's a better way of life. You know what I mean? It ain't you
I
ain't gotta
agree.
be holding or using these masks because I've never been so much of a maskful person, but sometimes you gotta bulk up in certain situations or certain areas.
Absolutely.
So, you know, it's just like actually
Stand
just be
around.
yourself the whole way through. And
Mm-hmm.
it's a
It's,
free state of mind. You know what I mean?
but it's hard to do at first.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. For
Yeah.
anyone.
Mm-hmm.
For kids, it's easy. Okay. You get to below a certain age, you're just yourself all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trying
Mhm.
on different outfits, seeing what fits. As
Mm-hmm.
adults, we know that this outfit, this way of being is okay here.
Does
This
not
one
fit
is good
Sabrina.
here, right?
Mhm.
And I
Right.
think
Like a
a lot of,
bumblebee
yeah, yeah. So, yeah. Um, we were talking about judging,
outfit.
Jamie and I, before we came on here, and people are like, I want to talk to you, and there's no judgment here. And I want to tell you right now, that's not true. And let me tell you why. We all have big, loving hearts, okay? I will accept that you all have big, loving hearts. But to say you don't judge a situation is silly.
Oh, I judge everything. I mean, not like
Okay? You
I'm
know what I'm
sorry. I
saying,
don't
though.
mean to say like I'm being like, but I have to honestly catch myself sometimes and be like, you being judgmental. I've been really up
Mm-hmm.
on that lately because
Okay.
I feel what you're saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta. It's hard not to judge anything because I look at like the whole aspect of everything. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
think I overthink things sometimes too.
Oh, I do all
Oh
the
yeah.
time.
So
But so,
that
like, if
that
we
can
were in a
trouble me.
store, think you in the store, Dom and Jamelia, and all of the people in our lovely chat. Think you're in the store, okay? You have your kid with you. You're going through the aisles, and you see me come in the store, and I have on a great big bumblebee outfit. All right, complete with like the black and yellow stripes, and I've got the big wings, and I have on the antler. What was it?
The
Not
antennas.
antlers. Dang it, I did it again. The antennas. Or I'm a deer bee. I don't know.
Or
Okay.
antlers.
And I'm buzzing through and I come up to you and I go, bzz, 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 bzz. You're gonna tell me in that moment that you're gonna hug me?
If you don't know her, if we
You
don't
don't
know
know me.
you,
You're gonna reach your arms around me, be like, oh, it's a bumblebee. Hey kids, it's a bumblebee. We all love the
It
bumblebee.
depends on how I'm feeling that day, but you know what? Probably nowadays I'm like this person
Probably
needs some
not.
love right now. You
this
know what I
person
mean?
needs some love.
But are you
For
gonna invite me
real.
over for dinner?
I
And are
don't
we
know
going to
about
have
that.
it? You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Okay. So, what I'm
Exactly.
Yeah,
saying is, we are supposed to be able to judge situations, right?
right,
Now,
right.
I don't know anybody who'd be like, oh my gosh, they're just like a bumblebee in the store. To hell with you. That's weird, right? Like, you should burn in hell for dressing like a bumblebee. Does that even equate? Did you even go there? Yeah, you should totally ask for a selfie. All right, because that's what I would want. Just saying. But
Wow.
like, who's gonna condemn me to hell for being a little off in the store?
Weird people.
Right.
But if somebody lies to you or lies about you, makes you
Mhm.
mad, and people are like burn in hell. And I'm wondering where the disconnect is, because they're both just as silly. They're both just as like, oops, that happened.
Mm.
Yeah,
We
I don't
have
know.
a lot to learn, all of us, me included, about love,
Mm-hmm.
right? You've lied, I've lied. Don't say you haven't lied. That's another lie. We've all
Yeah.
told a lie one time in our life.
At
Even
some
a white
point.
lie, you know what I mean? That's still a lie, though. But like,
It's the
how do you
only
get
one I
around
know
it?
how to tell, but it's what I got. Okay.
Right, yeah.
Joking
Like
here.
with the kids, you know what I'm saying? You might have to maneuver them away from something, but you don't want to. It's a lie, but it's not a lie, though. You know
It's
what I mean?
hard, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we all have reasons for doing what it is we're doing. Queensland, Australia. I'm going out of my way here. Sue, I
What did
love
you
you.
say? It's
Welcome.
mate, right?
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, mate.
Good
Ha!
day, Mike. Good day, Mike.
Welcome. We're so glad you're
Cheers,
here.
mate. I
I
mean,
love that Trish. I love that Trish
love it.
said, "Ask for a selfie, please." I want to dress weird just for that. Just I don't know why.
See if
You
Maybe
know
it's
you're
because
what?
I'm high. I don't know.
Sabrina, you
Um,
kind of made me think about something when you was talking about the story, though. You know what I mean? Like I was listening to Rev Rob yesterday. He was like, just you're in the grocery store, and then he was like a bunch of people there, and you're getting frustrated. He was like, just put your arms out, scream bangarang. It's like I bet you everybody get the hell out of the aisle, you'll be free. I was like, that
it's
kind of
pretty
made me,
funny, that one.
yeah,
You
that kind
know.
of reminds me of something like that in a way, though. But like, what would you do? You would jump like, man, what's wrong with this dude, man? You know what I mean? And I just pictured him doing that. That it just looked funny in my mind. I was like, I'd be laughing though. I would laugh though. Like this dude fried.
Be funny
But
if he
Right.
was dressed like Rufio.
and that's all I think about every time he says it. I think about the little black boy rolling down the
Right.
little plank or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bang, bang.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
was in line one time, and I heard these guys behind me just making fun of me. They're making fun of how short I was, or what clothes I
funny.
was wearing, and how my hair was, whatever my hair was. They hadn't even seen me from the front. Okay, they were just making fun and loud and laughing. And I was starting to get like really sad. I was like, this is not very cool. And I knew I was older, because you can tell when you're older, people's voices generally.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I turned around, and I was getting ready to give him a great big anti-bee discussion, only from my side, and in their ears. They had holes in their earlobes so big that both of these guys, had pop cans through them, through both side. And they were making fun of my clothes and stuff. And I turned around, and I was like, God bless you guys, and I just went back to doing what I was like, we're good. Like, why did I care so much? What? Oh,
Right.
She used to dress like a mail lady for 16 years every day.
were you a male lady?
Were you a mail lady?
Hi,
Or you just
Jamie.
really like
Oh, man,
polo
like
shirts and shorts?
I wondered it. Like I see that's one thing though. Like the dogs. A good thing I got a good soul. Animals like me a little bit, but I always wondered about that because I was gonna be a mailman once, and I was like, I do not want to destroy an animal. You know what I mean? You feel like it is
Well,
what it
that's
Yeah,
is.
me. You bring animal
she
treats.
was. Look, she was.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, cool. My
But anyway,
stepfather was one for a
I
while.
wanted to tell you real quick why I turned back around, because I immediately went from feeling bad that they were, making fun of me and my clothes, to feeling bad for them with the things in their ears, right? I was like, I wanted to change my discussion, but the only difference was is I was little and they were both big.
Mm-hmm.
And in my head, I went to, I'm like the little fairy person. They're trolls and they're going to stomp on me. So instead, I was like, I thought she like really quiet and turned back around. But I was feeling really bad because I was never the cool kid. We were always the new kids. And with being taken everywhere and all the stuff that happened, I always felt like I wasn't enough. Right? And I've learned that the people who do that know that they don't feel like they're enough.
Right.
It's overcompensation for them. And if I would have said something, I think that I would have said something that wasn't loving sounding. And I didn't want to do that, because I already knew what it felt like to feel like crap. And I would have gone right for the ears.
Mhm.
Because it doesn't make any sense to anyone. Honestly. Once you're over 20, if you've got pop cans in your earlobes, come have a talk with your Auntie B. Because, honey, there's some things we need to discuss. But I wish I would have been able to say something to the effect of, you know what, it's okay. God loves you and he loves me anyway. I wasn't there yet, but now I would, you know. But at that point, I was homeless, you know. I was wearing donated clothing. I was actually in a store for food. This is a big deal when you're homeless, to buy food, honestly, and everything. And so I was working super, super hard to be there. And they made fun of me right out the gate. But they had pop cans in their earlobes. So see, there was a very weird mixture of things happening right there.
Mhm.
And when we talk about no judgment and we talk about telling the truth, I think there has to be love for righteous judgment. We're not always going to be perfect about it. Pause the conversation for just a second. You both play with your hair.
I noticed that.
It is freaking adorable. And that is why Dom is our little
I do
brother.
that a lot.
He's our little brother because it's genetically linked. Look at that.
You're right.
Even the same side. Like,
Same side too.
I'm so happy right now. I can't even
Yeah, that is crazy.
He plays with
That's
his
our
hair
kid
like
bro right there. My kid sis, my kid bro. I love it. All right. Anyway, back into the conversation.
Play.
Yeah, right. when we tell somebody that it's not okay to judge a situation, I think we're lying. We all have those feelings of something's off here,
Mm-hmm.
right? We all get that. And so to say, I completely think this situation is blessed by God, this is all good, when you have an off feeling, that's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Right? We don't have to know what's off, but we could say something's off.
Right.
Right?
Spirit's telling.
When people
Mm-hmm.
go ahead.
No, I said your spirit is telling.
Right. If somebody is afraid to say the name Jesus to me, but they'll like on to other people, but behind closed doors, they say it, there's something off there. There's a disconnect between in front of people and behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I think that is a big red flag. I think we all have the ability to worship God. I really do. We wouldn't be here otherwise. I think we all have the ability to discern situations if that's what we want.
Mm-hmm.
With love, right? You might use a different word than I do, but we can find things we agree on. But if someone asks me point blank, I'm not going to lie. Just because I think it'll hurt their feelings. Instead, I'll try and say it in a way that's loving, right? But I still think if they ask a point blank question, it needs to be answered point blank. And I think that's a big thing that's going on right now. A lot of people are sugarcoating lies and they're hiding the truth. And that's not love.
Mm-mm.
That's right. We don't know. Tammy Sprinkle and her little sprinkles. She's a keeper, that one. I like her. And I like Craig. I like all of you. But
Over the
can
years,
you guys
we've
go ahead?
Me too,
and
Greg,
tries
man.
not to judge, but he does sometimes, and everybody does.
Nobody here is perfect.
But it's to judge in love, not to condemn them.
Yeah, we ain't condemning people to hell. The bumblebee's just fine. It's just a little out of place. But it's, it's their thing right now. Or mine.
You know what though? I kind of feel like everything that kind of like coexists with it. Not even a double standard. I don't want to say it in that way, but like due to judgment though, I think it is godly like justice, and that's sort of a way of judgment. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
explain that a little bit more.
Yeah, what do you mean?
like I would say, due to all these garbage bags, these scumbags out here, you know who I'm talking about, like the deep people, you know what I mean? The ones behind the scenes doing all the dirt and the filth and all the flam and all that. Like, it's rightfully justified for us to feel that way about them and for them to receive the justice for what they have done. And that's in a state of judgment.
It is. I think that when we get in a place where we are wishing people to hell, we are becoming more like the ones we're wishing to hell.
I hear
It's
you.
hard to not, if that's your go-to, right?
I,
And none of us are perfect, but God loves them too. And that's really hard for some people to hear. That someone who has, for example, the people who have sold me, right? The people who have rented me. It's God loves them like he loves me. They're still his children, like I'm his child. And it's a hard thing to get from this aching, hurt place to love instead of to hate, but it is a choice.
free will.
God says, vengeance is mine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what's going to happen any more than you know what's going to happen. But I do know that if I let my hurt turn into hate and I take it out on people, that's exactly what happened to the ones who bought and sold me. They were hate. So there has to be a line somewhere because God decides who goes to hell. I don't. Jami doesn't. Dom doesn't. Nobody else but God. So when we say they should go to hell, that's really trying to take God's place for the judge for that. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's hard to love people who hurt you. But we are called to do hard things because we can. Because God is greater than everything.
Right.
And I just smacked the microphone. Sorry if you heard that.
You did.
You know, and it's a hard thing. But I don't want to be condemned for wearing my bumblebee suit in the store. All right? I maybe like bumblebees. I know it's bigger than that. But love is so important. God is so big that it has to be stronger than hate. The love you have to have is what's stronger than hate. That's what will win. When our love inside of us is stronger than any hate out there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Does it suck?
I wouldn't say it sucks. I mean, it's difficult,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't say it sucks. My sisters and brother from my Father God and Mother Earth, we are all one. Love thyself so you may love others. Love you guys.
I
Aw,
agree.
love you too,
Cool.
Jami.
So let me ask you this, both of you. Is there parts of you that you hate?
I wouldn't say hate.
Not no more.
Good.
I wouldn't say hate. I would say needs improvement.
Yeah, I'm
Definitely
I
needs
honestly
improvement.
just getting over that though. Honestly, to be like, once the meditation really helped me with that and everything, I had to forgive
Mhm.
myself for past decisions and stuff like that. It's just like,
Mm-hmm.
and they talk about time travel and all that, but honestly, like, you know what? If I could go back, I don't even really know now just what I really want to. I don't know.
Yeah,
Because
because
that
you
would have
wouldn't be
I
who you
probably
are
would have been a
today.
selfish little dweeb, man. For real, I would have been something else, man. Trying to keep my mouth clean because I know the little mom was
I
back
like
there.
it. Right? Do we? I'm like, you did so good. So
Yeah,
good.
so and I know Auntie
Having a good time.
Jacqueline's on here too.
We love Auntie Jacqueline.
Yeah,
Okay,
Amy.
go
So
Jamie.
ahead.
today while I was praying on my drive to work, I had a car come right up on me. They got over, and then got in front of me and sped off. I said, "Please don't let them get into a car accident." And then
That's
she
amazing, Jamie.
said, "Normally, I would have said some not nice words. I
Right.
understand."
I understand too. That's amazing. Do you know? And it's little things like that, right?
My,
Little
Mhm.
tiny pieces that add up to a whole.
If I saw someone dressed as a bumblebee in a bumblebee outfit, I would say someone is having a good day.
Yeah,
yeah.
we all need some of that. Like,
I said love instead of hate. That's good.
Mhm.
good. And I
And
know
may
it's hard.
the
It's little pieces at a
Okay.
time, right?
and so Miss Empress. Is that an airplane? What is that?
Those are bumblebees.
Those are bumblebees.
Yeah, little
All
bumblebee.
the
I was thinking
bumblebees.
like a
board.
Oh yeah, I tried to send y'all a picture. I mean, like a little video that I took, but for some reason I don't know why I can't send like little videos over the thingy or whatever, over the email or whatever. But the other day I sent it to Kevin. I had a bumblebee on my hand for like at
Okay.
least like 12 minutes. It would not leave me alone. I even knocked on the wall, walked around the yard. My daughter came, and then like 3 or 4 of them came by me, and then I got the hell out of there because they landed all on me. And I was like, oh, I didn't know what
And
was going on. And like, you know how the bumblebees be fighting and stuff. They
Aw,
got to doing that on my hand, so I got up out of there. I'm like,
did it hurt you?
apparently you're
no,
so
it
sweet.
was chilling on me, like hanging out on me, like this is the spot.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's kind of
It was
awesome, dude.
crazy.
That's nature being like, you got you. We got
We
you.
love you. You
Yeah,
hugged a tree. The
You hugged the
bumblebees
tree,
tried to
right?
hug you.
They coming back.
right.
That's cool though.
So she
Yeah, it
says,
was
that.
cool.
I didn't love myself. Then she almost died, and she's still here. I love myself now. No regrets.
Yes.
Beautiful,
I
beautiful.
don't hate.
Absolutely.
I don't hate, but working on on not judging myself. We are all doing the best we can at the moment. Hate is such a strong word. I may dislike how you act, but I no longer hate anyone. Yep.
Me either, me either. That's perfectly
That's
said, Tammy.
that's amazing. Separating the action from the actual soul
Mhm.
of the individual.
Exactly.
That's an amazing step in love,
Mhm.
right? Because I am not what was done to me. So then they are not what they did.
Right.
They chose it, but they are not that. Their soul isn't that.
Yeah, little mom's smart. She's smart.
Good versus evil.
She's
Right.
amazing. That's exactly what we're talking about, Meliana.
Very
Oh,
Mhm.
I love her. I love all you guys. That's what's so amazing about this. I have to tell you, Dom, with your tree hugging thing, I love it, by the way. I have a tree outside my house that I have named Misha.
Oh yeah,
I swear that's her name. I don't know anybody named Misha, so
I
has to
know.
be her name.
Has to be.
It has to be because nobody around me is, and I don't know where it came from. But I sit under there and I swatted at her because the wind was blowing and she kept putting leaves in my face. And I move and the leaves come over here and I move over here and it came over here. So I swat at her and I like punched her trunk and she laughed. I swear to you, she laughed at me because I was like, ow. And she's like, you got to chill. Just chill. I'm fine. I'm chill. Chilling. Chilling.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
crazy. You know what? When I did it the other day too, it was like at that point in time, it was like cars riding by, seeing people slowing down. I did it in front of my wife and my daughter the first time I did it, and then the second time I got up in the morning like 2 days ago and did it. I ain't did it in a couple days, and I got up and I did it, and people was looking out like riding by, I see them slowing down, like what is wrong with this dude? And I'm like, man,
hugging a tree.
I know I'm getting these looks, so I started laughing a little bit, like they
Good for
think I'm
you.
crazy, but I don't even care no more, man, for real.
Yeah.
Awesome if somebody took a picture.
Oh,
Yeah, they probably did. Like, look at this dude, man. We gotta watch him. Then there's been a
Hey.
lot more traffic coming down the street. Like, what's up with the dude with the beads on and the necklaces and stuff? Like, this dude nuts. And then caught me out there meditating a couple times. But hey, it is what it is.
Good. You know what though? There's nothing wrong with being outside and being yourself. If we can be who we want to be inside our houses, we should be able to be who we want to be outside of our houses.
Right.
You know, we're told to be serious and we're adults. And if you're over 40, you don't wear braids. What? Guess what? I'm wearing braids. I don't care what you say. And like, I'm told that girls shouldn't wear hats. Guess what? Hat. I wear what I wear because it makes me feel comfortable with who I am. Okay? I go out there, I don't got to be serious. I might not actually dress like a bumblebee. But I definitely have a toddler-esque, punky Brewster kind of style.
Punky Brewster, you didn't went back on me. I forgot all about that girl.
See?
Oh yeah, rainbow socks and all.
Wow,
I mean,
that is a throwback. That's 80s. That is
You know-
so 80s. Like, was that like 88? Something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually, that's a really good memory, Dom.
Yeah, I used to watch. I remember my sister used to watch that all the time. You just You just brought me back to like Howard the Duck and all types of stuff like
Howard
that.
the Duck.
For real. That's crazy.
It was so funny.
Do you remember DuckTales and what, Care
Oh,
Bears and Transformers and
ooh, yeah, that used to be my stuff. I used to like that.
Yeah.
Fraggle Rocks. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that, do
Fraggle
ya?
Rocks.
oh, are you kidding me?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
We
Oh,
love
I love
okay.
Fraggle
that
Rock.
show. I love that
Oh.
show. I've tried to find it so many times. Do you remember? Okay, here's a good one.
Oh.
Dom, you ready?
Oh man, she's lit. You gotta pay attention, Dom.
I remember. Do you know which one I'm thinking?
Say that again.
The one with the cockatoo and this tiger and the lion and the kangaroo and the fox. They're played by real people.
Captain Kangaroo.
No, there's that one too.
Oh yeah.
No, the other one. What is it called?
ABC one. Somebody
dang
help her
it.
out. Somebody help her out.
Do you know what it is?
No.
Zoobly Zoo.
know.
Zoobly Zoo. Zoobly
Oh.
Zoo. Zoobly Zoo.
Oh,
Da-da-da-da.
fun and adventures are waiting for you.
Adventures are waiting for you.
So
Reading
come on to
Rainbow.
the show. Reading Rainbow. I loved Reading Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow, love that show too. Da-da-da.
Yeah. Marina wears braids.
Yeah, I'm going way back.
Space.
Space
I
Ghost.
know.
And yeah,
What is
and today's special, did you just say that one?
Today's special. It's for everyone. Yep.
With
Sam Crimshaw.
Oh yeah, I love him. And Muffy.
Muffy.
Do you remember Hanging with Mr. Cooper? The show Hanging with Mr. Cooper? It was played
Oh,
by
now I
Mr.
got you with the the basketball coach or whatever.
basketball
Yeah.
coach. Do you remember? I think it was his sister or his cousin or something with the really curly hair.
What was her name? The Ray Jean or what's her name? Did she used to go? She used to go to football player or something. I'm married to a football player, I think.
I don't know, but she always reminded me of Muffy off of Today's Special.
You made a weird connection. I love it. I love all the weird
she
things.
always did. She's recently in American Housewife. If you watched that at all. No,
Not me.
It's so funny. That's like totally my parenting style, and it's so funny.
Ooh, I
if anybody
got
watches
hilarious.
comedy.
Wonder
American
Years.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Wonder
Alf.
Years. Oh my gosh.
Alf.
He ate
My
cat.
principal, yeah, I know. My principal in high school totally looked like Alf.
Oh, that's
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs, yes. Not the mama.
Yeah. It's a couple
I have a
other-
special
we
connection
just
to
went
that
all the way
one.
back in the day right there. That was a throwback.
Ah,
Or
it's
the
a Pee Wee
Flintstones.
Herman. Greg says Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, Pee Wee's Playhouse. I think
Chrissy says she was
The
just
Big
talking about
Adventure
Howard
might
the
be one
Duck.
of my, Big Adventure might be one of my favorite ones of all times when he was like, "We don't take kind of strangers around here," and he hits that and he like, oh, that's one of my favorite parts of the movie right there.
Which one?
Howard the Duck. Pee
Uh,
Wee Herman.
what was it called? Yeah, Big Adventure.
Yay!
Let's see. Gotta go.
Love you.
see
Thank you,
Dom
thank you.
share Jamie and Bree with my cousin. She's watching, Light and love, everyone. Thanks,
Okay,
Trish.
cool.
Love you. Have a
Thank
great
you,
day.
thank you.
Growing Pains. Oh my goodness, you just opened a whole new one. Charles in
Mr.
Charge.
Belvedere.
Mr. Belvedere. What's
Oh,
the
what was
one
that
with
other
with the
With
the Italian guy?
Down syndrome guy. Oh, who's the boss?
We're both who's the boss? And you're
And then-
thinking of
Oh
Life Goes
yeah,
Life Goes On. I loved that one.
On.
Life Goes.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
trying to
Yeah,
think.
Al,
What was that? Three Company.
Three's Company. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
She
have
has
three
Ah.
piece.
Have hair.
Remember
Wow.
Blossom?
Yes.
Blossom. 90s. Yeah, yeah.
No.
Where Joy used to be like, "Whoa," or something like that.
Oh, I was thinking,
Charles in charge of our day.
Oh,
And,
Charles in Charge. Cheers.
Scott Baio. Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah.
Everybody knows your
Night Court.
name.
Night Court
I
was the truth too.
You win the game.
Night Court. That was
I
so
totally forgot about that one.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
Like all the episodes like start flowing through your head when you start
You're right.
thinking of that.
Okay, but what
Exactly.
did all these things
Oh,
have in
what about
common?
the robot girl?
Oh,
you remember that one?
yeah.
The girl that
Sister.
was like the robot girl. Do you remember? She was in like she always had like that apron on or whatever. Oh, what was her name?
He-Man.
He-Man.
I loved He-Man. Just saying.
Oh, did you just say
Master
He-Man?
of the Universe. Christy did, yeah.
Masters of the Universe. Remember that movie?
Yeah. Then they
That
did
was
She-Ra, and
He-Man,
I was
though.
like, no.
Gem. Gem.
That's you. You're
Gem.
Gem.
I know. Those were my initials.
I got the
JEM.
most.
Those were my initials growing up.
Guess what, though? The movie Willow. Remember that?
Willow.
You win
Mad
again.
Mardigan. That was my
Do you
stuff
remember?
right there.
Do you remember when he changes her into a lamb or a sheep or a goat or whatever? And she's like, Willow, you idiot.
That was perfect. That was spot on. By the way.
Yeah, I used to love that movie. Mad
Oh, man.
Mardigan.
Mad
Oh,
Mardigan.
What was the point of it?
I don't know. You said
To
what about all
save
these
the
shows?
girl princess and take the witch out of her misery.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah. I meant all of them. What do they all have in common? Why do we remember them fondly?
Childhood memories or 80s.
80s were awesome.
Yeah.
They were silly and made us laugh. They brought us together somehow.
And they
Yeah.
always had a good outcome.
Yeah, 80s movies was the best though, wasn't it?
I think it depends on who you ask, but my opinion, yeah.
I think they're
unless we make one, then ours will be the best. But until then,
right.
But we have memories of all these quirky people, right? Quirky people, right? Freaking start from the beginning with Punky Brewster. That's where we began.
Yep.
Punky Brewster was the odd duck.
Yeah.
It's true.
Right? And if you go through each show, there's always an odd one. But they're loved, right? They're loved. Especially him.
Like Pee-wee was the weirdest too. Like, and he had everybody was his homie. Like, why is Pee-wee the man though? Like, why is he the man?
Why? We don't know.
But not why we're being judgmental. He was the man.
I love that show. But we have things about, there's something about everybody that we love. And there's also something that we could probably go, I could do without that. But we love people anyway, right? I'm trying to bring this together, you guys. I'm the one that's high on stuff. You're supposed to like help me out here.
We're just going along with you.
No. You're in charge, sort of. So
sort of, but not really. Only halfway ish.
We've learned a lot of things just through the screen, right? And we can share what we learned through the screen with other people who did the same thing. And I think in like manner, we can get together with people who have had experiences like we have had in real life, right? We just shared a bunch of stuff that makes my heart all fluttery right now.
Yeah.
Because it's very exciting. But I would,
Brandon.
But knowing you, okay, so for us knowing you, Dom, or me knowing two people who play with their hair, like you guys do, because I love it. I promise I do. I think it's freaking adorable. I just think that it's so amazing that you two, who are as opposite looking as possible, okay, have so much in common. And I think that's true about us and anybody else.
Yeah.
And that we love each other and what we have in common.
Saved by the Bell. Yes.
Oh, they're gonna keep going. All right, that was it. That was my soapbox. You know, the more you know part of this. Carry on as you Saved by the Bell and go.
Oh man, we used to watch so many shows though.
Yeah.
Like so many shows. Who's the Boss? I love that show.
Like they actually had good plots though and stuff back in the day too. It had a little bit of it had meaning to it back in the day.
There's meaning to the story.
Soon as the mid-90s came, everything just hit.
Yeah.
I think the one that made it dive the most is the one right before Melrose Place. What was that? The one right before it?
What, 21 Jump Street or something like that? No, that was in the 80s.
Yeah, 90210.
Oh yeah, that was.
I'm sure you did, but what happened with it was everybody was like getting together, having sex, and then there was like adult themes in the high school and crap. It was crap.
You know what I noticed too?
Like it because the guys were cute, but you know, other than
I had noticed that the Brady Bunch back in the day,
Yeah.
they didn't even sleep in the same bed to eat with each other. You notice that?
Yeah, that was adorable. And when they did, it was like a big hullabaloo, by the way, in
Yeah.
Hollywood. Like it was a big deal.
Island
Yeah,
Lucy. Yeah.
I Lucy, they
Yeah.
didn't sleep in the same
Yeah.
bed, but when whatever Mr. Cindy Brady, not Cindy, no,
Mike.
Mr. Brady and Mrs. Brady, when they got in the same bed and put it on TV, that was a big deal.
Controversy.
right. They
Mhm.
like, what is going
Do you
on?
remember I remember Hee Haw. Sorry.
Ah. Oh, man, I got one, Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed, yes, I remember Mr. Ed.
It's older than the 80s, just so you know.
I know that's like from the
Oh.
60s, isn't it?
That's a black and white, but good job. It's
Little
okay.
color.
I'm
Little
sorry.
color.
Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah.
That's all good. You know, my
Little
name
House on
is
Fire.
what?
Sabrina. Oh yeah, the witch lady. I forgot about that one.
I am so surprised. I've been sitting here the whole time, sitting.
Right.
Nobody. Just kidding. Just kidding. It was cool.
Hey, Denise.
Offended a little bit, but I mean,
Why?
I'm joking.
Oh, I know, but why would you be offended?
It's a joke. It's obviously a bad one. Move on.
Okay.
Turtle power. That's awesome, Danny.
I love Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, that was my favorite. The Turtles was my favorite. Turtles and Batman. That's all I knew.
Oh, yeah. Who was your favorite turtle?
Raphael, what do you mean?
Leonardo. Hers was Donatello.
Like, I just
Michelangelo.
swear.
I thought Donatello was your favorite.
Michelangelo was the favorite.
True, but
They
who
did
was
a
your
poll.
Really?
Mine's
I used to love Raphael. He was the man to me, and I liked him and Leonardo a lot.
turtle power?
I tried.
Right.
Greg.
I always liked Leo the best. Even in the live version. I always liked him.
Yeah.
Raphael
Give
was
your
always
age away.
hot.
Indigo, give your age away.
You know, it makes me mad. Like, why is the first movie always the best movie, and they got to destroy everything afterwards? Like, why did they do that to everything? Just leave it as it is.
Which movie are we talking about?
All movies almost.
I think he's talking about Turtles still.
No, about sequels and everything. Yeah, the first Turtles was
Oh.
amazing.
Yeah, I liked all of them for the live version ones. I thought they were all pretty good. Like
Were
I
they?
can deal with part 2 a little bit because with the Vanilla Ice in there.
I
the
do.
secret
Yeah.
movie.
Oh, yeah.
I like that is
Yeah,
good.
I
You
realize
went to the Dream of Genie.
He was Nigeria.
Oh yeah.
Both very good.
Oh, and Haley's just doing a bunch of emojis again.
That's because she doesn't know anything about these shows because she's 7.
She would say, what's that show you really like?
Whatever it is, Dom and I don't know it. I'm just kidding. You might. I don't know.
What's that one? What's the show you really, really like? She likes to watch on YouTube like all the funny animals, the funny animal videos.
Oh, you know that
yeah,
show.
My daughter does that same thing
The
too.
animal show.
Yeah, the animal shows. Or she does like America's Funniest Home Videos. And I know we all know that one.
I haven't seen that in years. Do they still make that show?
Yeah, well they did until I think I don't know, they still might have it on there, but they've had like so many different
Batman was
Ghosts.
the bomb.
Wow.
Fantasy
Greg
Island.
says it. Greg says it. Come
Oh, yeah,
on,
that's
Indigo.
it. Oh,
Indigo share. Indigo.
Batman.
Indigo.
Oh yeah, Batman all day. You know. What else is real quick?
I don't
We
know
over
any
here.
English
This way.
shows.
I am now singing knock 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 3 on 60s. 60s door. The plane.
You play.
Magnum PI, right?
Oh, Magnum PI. No, that was on Fantasy
I
Island.
only know Magnum PI because they must have been like right next to each other on
About to blow
TV.
y'all
'cause I
socks
could hear
off
it.
one right quick.
Or the
Nope.
Love Boat.
MacGyver.
MacGyver, that was such a good one too.
He would make a bomb out of stick of bubble gum. For real.
And a paperclip. Don't forget.
Right.
Have to have a paperclip. That's right.
Get smart.
What about the kid doctor?
Oh, Doogie Howser.
Both
Yeah,
of you did
Doogie.
it. Good job.
Airwolf.
Airwolf.
Airwolf. I
Nice.
remember that one.
Wow.
What was the
Get
one
smart.
show with the what? That's older though. Twilight Zone, way older though, wasn't
Oh, we used to watch that with our dad all the time.
it? Yeah, I used to watch with my grandma.
Teen
all the
Witch.
time.
I remember Teen Witch.
She goes,
Uh-huh.
bow. I don't know what that one is.
Do either of you remember Teen Witch?
I'm trying to think of that one.
Y'all
But
are-
yes, I reference that all the time. I'm like,
Captain
with our
Planet,
powers
he's our
combined,
hero.
we
Gonna
are
take pollution down to zero. I don't know the rest of it though. I remember that. Yeah,
I'm so proud of you guys. You both jumped in at the same time. I swear you guys have so much in common.
right. That was my show. It's
Oh
like
man.
by the powers combined,
My
I
favorite
am
question.
Captain
Yep.
Planet. Yeah, that was my.
Labyrinth, yes, that one's one of my
Oh
favorites.
yeah, I do remember
That's a
that one
must
too.
own. Labyrinth is.
Did
Yeah,
y'all say Eureka's Castle already?
no?
A what?
You remember that one?
Younger than me.
I don't know what you said.
Eureka's Castle.
Dick Van Dyke Show.
No.
I don't think I
Oh.
know that one.
Remember Dick Tracy?
Tracy. I remember Dick Tracy.
Yeah, she said Dick Van Dyke. That's older though, ain't it?
Boo?
I mean,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Greg. My bad, Greg.
No, it is. Dick Van Dyke is way older.
Yeah,
But what
way,
one were
way
you
younger.
saying? Something's Castle? What?
It was called Eureka's Castle, like this little dragon thingy, and like they'd be like stuffed animal type of stuffies, and
Oh, I don't remember that one.
yeah,
Mickey
Eureka-
Mouse Club from Jami.
Mhm.
The Man
was the-
from Atlantis. That sounds British.
Double Dare.
He is from over there.
Double Dare! Oh
I
my
never double dare.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I remember that, Dom.
You're right.
Dick Van Dyke Show. I love that show. He
Yeah.
trips over that thing every single time.
Okay.
MacGyver.
All these are from the 80s.
He was a
And you
giver.
can be puffin stuff.
Puffin stuff.
Ooh,
I
That
don't know.
Dr.
HR
Puffin stuff.
Puffin stuff. Who was that? No, I remember that when he's. I'm trying to remember that movie.
Saint in black and white. I have seen
Ooh.
that,
I
actually.
haven't seen that.
Mr. Bean.
I've seen the other.
Mr. Bean. For your soul family right here. You say
Yeah.
Mr.
Young
Bean.
brain,
Oh,
Pinky
no.
and the brain. One
Okay,
Oh,
so
I used to
then,
love Pinky and
do
the
you
Brain.
guys remember when the Berlin Wall came down? Berlin? Is that right?
I remember
Yeah.
hearing about it, but I don't remember what happened. I was
222.
You remember freaking all this stuff, but you don't remember that? Who was
No, that-
who was
that
who was the
wasn't
president?
until-
Who was the president when you were 5?
Was it Reagan? I wasn't.
When you
I
both were
wasn't.
5.
No, when I was 5, it was Bush Senior.
Yes, it was. When
Wasn't
you
it
were
Reagan,
5.
though, that was talking about the other one?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Okay, what about who
Little-
was your teacher in 2nd grade?
I had like 3 of them. It was like because each
second
one of our
grade?
teachers. Yeah, we had like different we go to
Oh,
an
like you go to
English.
the different.
Oh,
Who's
Yeah.
your homeroom teacher?
Miss is Kilwasser.
That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Question?
Right on. How about you?
Miss Anderson.
Oh, that's just easy. Same thing.
I think she was my
believe
second
it.
grade. Was my second grade or my 3rd grade? I'm pretty sure we were.
You said 3rd grade?
Sure. No, she did.
I don't.
But that's
I
all
said-
right. 3rd
I
grade.
said she was either my 3rd grade, my 2nd grade, or my 3rd grade. I know Miss. Oh, what's her last
I don't
name?
I am insinuating there are way older people. Yes. I
I
will always insinuate because there are way older people than any of us here.
Her husband was there when the wall came down.
That is
Oh, wow.
phenomenal.
Wow.
The reason why I'm asking is because we've gone off on a tangent from love to
Cool.
what we loved. All these things are
Okay.
awesome and they bring us huge,
Yes, it
huge
was
joy.
president.
But how much have we been aware of that was actually taking place in the world?
Not very much.
And I know we're adults now, right? And that's good because it would be weird to say all this stuff to children, even though I know there are children watching. But it's cool to have awareness both inside our homes and outside of our homes. Would you agree or disagree?
Yes.
Agree.
To be
Okay.
aware. Oh, Mark and Mindy.
I'm trying to make
Yeah.
another point. Greg, you were the one that
No,
said
no, no.
stop. Now you're just going on. Man.
Sorry, go ahead.
No,
As
it's,
you-
it's good. I'm just
He was like, I need to smoke now.
Mark and Mindy.
Oh,
She has
I
a
love
question.
you guys.
Christy
You'll
has a,
sense. Please ask it.
what is your question? We will wait patiently.
Your teacher's name was Nina in 2nd
Nina.
grade? That's freaking awesome.
Who's her favorite teacher? And she came
probably
to
didn't like being called by her last name. Just call me Nina. Don't call me Miss.
Well, that would be like if my last name was something I can't actually repeat on here. I would
Oh,
want to
yeah.
be called Bree too.
Right.
Call me Bree. Call me Bree.
I understand.
My name's cool though, so I'm good. I did. I breathed.
We did
I
read
breathe.
out. Memories.
Yeah.
Memories.
Sue used to brush my hair. She.
She used to brush my hair. Yes. Do you think it's possible for someone to have trauma to actually forget some of their past? Yes. Yes, we do.
I think that what you're asking me is about the pain. The pain and the anguish involved. If you have hard memories, which we can all agree that all of us do have, it is possible to let go of the pain and anguish part of it. I hope that we don't forget what happened, because if we forget, then we lose what safety and the lessons that we have been able to glean from it. Okay, so in forgetting, I don't think so. But to replace the pain and anguish with the love of God, yes, is very possible. Is it something that can happen overnight? It's possible, but it wasn't for me. I have to go through each experience when they come up, and I have to learn how to love myself in it, because most of the time, the first thing I do is think, what did I do? There's nothing on this planet that I could have done as a 4-year-old to be sold to someone for what I was sold for. Nothing. But naturally, as a child, you think the world revolves around you. So you take responsibility for all of the things happening. But God is the one that can release that from you. The only parts I'm responsible for are what I chose to do. I didn't choose to be sold, therefore I'm not responsible for that. So I love myself, and I have to be able to say, okay, God, I'm holding your hand. Help me let go of this part, right? And a lot of times our identity that we have is held tight together, right, with the trauma. We have to be brave enough, strong enough to let one go, to reach up for God, hold on to that, and be able to let this one go. And this is where my new identity is. It takes time. And because everybody is different, the amount of time is different. But that doesn't mean that it's not possible. The world will tell you it's not possible, but it is. The world will lie to you in every way that it can. But God loves you, even if you don't believe that. So yes, it's possible to trade the anguish part of it for the God love part of it. I hope that answers the question. It's really the big deal.
This is what Greg was saying. Holistic psychologist says if you don't remember much of your childhood, it's a sign of trauma and abuse. See, that's what I thought she was saying.
My mother was working.
Tina was saying my mother was working and wasn't home to get me ready for school. She actually could sense the abuse that was going on at home from my stepdad because I came to school. She saw the marks on my legs from the time I was beat with the Hot Wheel track. Holy crap.
I know about that.
She turned in what she saw, but they did nothing. She always told me she wished I was her daughter.
So this was her teacher.
Oh, yeah. She was actually my saving grace. Oh.
We never know where the signs of God are going to come from. But I promise if you look for them, if you look for ways that God is loving you right now, you will see it. Okay? And a lot of times when we say, we're disgruntled with somebody,
I'm sorry,
they're not loving us the way we think we need to be loved. That means we are so far up our own bum holes that we think that the world should treat us at our whim. I'm sorry, that was pretty graphic, but I'm letting it flow today. I heard somebody say that outside was something about butt and whatever it was you said, Dom. I don't remember. But you guys don't know. But anyway, when you are so obsessed with how you think you need to be treated, instead of looking for the ways that people are trying to show you they care, that's also very, very isolating, right? So Tina found a way to see somebody loving her outside of her situation that was really abusive. And I think we all have that ability because in many ways we have all been mistreated.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking about, somebody forgot flowers on whatever day. I'm talking about somebody wiping you across the face with Hot Wheels tracks. We've all had moments, Tina, I hope you'll feel my heart in this because I'm not trying to say something awful. I'm just trying to use this example. We've all had moments where we have been very, very hurt. All of us.
Mm-hmm.
And if we stay there, instead of trying to see where the love is coming from, because it's always coming, then we're going to stay stuck. And we choose. You can choose to stay stuck or choose to find a way out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody do some sun gazing this morning?
I tried, but it went too cloudy.
It was very cloudy. Did you do any sun gazing?
Yeah, it was real cloudy so
What
far.
was your phrase this morning? It was what?
It's a cloudy ass day.
Cloudy ass day. Now you know where it came from. All right, there's the button there. So,
but nothing like you have, but this thing hurt.
Listen, a lot of people have said to me that because my experience was so big, that they think that theirs is small. And I want to hear from me. Your experience is just as valid as mine. The pain you feel is real and just as real as mine. You matter just as much as I do. And it hurts me to think that people won't talk about things because other people have been hurt more. Hurt is hurt. And Chrissy, I'm so proud of you for saying something. For anybody, for saying something. Get it out your face because that releases the power. And do something that is loving and kind and gentle for yourself.
Yep. Amen.
Cloudy and rainy.
This AM.
Sunny now.
It's coming your way, Dom.
Yeah, she's western. The clouds come from west to east, so yeah, they coming.
Keep the asses though. I don't want no asses over here. Oh. Give me just a second, y'all.
Okay.
No problem.
You know, it's funny.
What's that?
So the other day when we were taking pictures of the clouds, like the Yoda flipping us off and stuff, it was so funny because then half hour later, it looked like the clouds were mooning us. It looked like a butt right there. The clouds were like, it's mooning us now. That's just great.
Yeah, Mother Nature being all kind of disrespectful. Yeah, Mother Nature's being real disrespectful, wasn't it?
Or just trying to cause some laughter. I just thought it was hilarious. And then 2 seconds later, it was all gone. But I'm like, that was hilarious. He was mooning us and flipping us off. Yeah.
That was crazy. I went to see my brother a couple of days back, whatever, this week. It was this weekend or whatever. And I went on his balcony and smoked a cigarette or whatever. And while I'm sitting there, I just look up and it's like, it's a big cloud, but it's like a couple holes with just like the most perfect light just piercing through them. It just looks so magnificent.
Is that what you were showing me in that email?
Yeah. I'm like, man, I wish y'all could have seen it with your eyes. It just looked like angels coming through the sky or something.
I love it when it does that. We try
and
to
it
take
was like from 4 different directions though. I wish could you see it when it was doing it on the picture?
Yeah, it was all different directions and everything with the beams coming through. Yeah, it was cool. I thought you were trying to show me something in it because I was like, what is that one? But I really did see a dragon in that one.
Oh, you did? And I didn't look back at it yet though. I'm gonna look at it. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it was really cool because it looked like a dragon eating the other part of the cloud with the 2 horns on the top. It was really cool. And you could see the wings and stuff of the cloud, of the dragon in the cloud. It was cool. You'll have to look at it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out because I don't know. That was real pretty. My wife always taking pictures of the sky, but it seems like whenever I take a picture of it, it never gets the clarity of what you're looking at. Like I'm like, do I
Right.
gotta put some different setting on my phone or something? But
Yeah, or like push a different part of the camera.
yeah, but that was like the best piece of picture that I got like so far. I'm like, but yeah, it was pretty. I'm like, man, I gotta get this picture right here. I took a couple
Yeah,
of
it
them
was
and just
cool.
like slowly as the sun was still, I mean, the clouds were moving. A couple more other little piercings, the sun was coming out. I'm like, that was just beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really cool.
You guys,
Okay.
hold
Miss
on,
Maria.
hold on. Guess what?
Okay, what?
Take it off for just a sec. He called me just to say he loved me.
Oh.
That's all. Okay, go ahead.
Ms. Maria, I got beat by hairbrushes too. I am so sorry you had to endure that. Sending hugs. I can remember now not wanting to sit down because it hurt so bad. Yeah, that
Man,
sucks. And then Maylee says we are not. I don't know who we are not, but we are not.
We're not gonna take
I'm
it.
wrapping you up in the. No, we ain't going to take it.
Yeah, we love all of you.
I
yeah.
love the rays coming through the clouds. Remind me of God's love. Yes.
Yeah.
Grandma wouldn't let me lock the bathroom door when I took a shower. She would order me to open it, and then I would get a beating for it.
Ugh.
Shower. That's not good at all.
I am
Yeah,
so
that hurt.
sorry,
Sorry, that
girl.
Butt
sucks.
whooping before I know about that one. Yeah, that can be kind of tenderizing. It's
It's so
not
sweet.
good stuff.
Ooh,
It's so sweet of
I
this.
know.
it is. You know, everybody's got something really, really hard. And
Mm-hmm.
you guys are very brave for being able to say it, even if it's just with the tips of your fingers. And what we do with all of this is we take it to God, right? We're letting go of it here, grabbing it here,
Yep.
right? We're grabbing onto God and letting go of this pain because you are not the pain. Okay?
Right.
You are not what was done to you. You don't have to be if you've been that. That's not your identity. It's not who you were made to be.
Yeah.
Ow!
Yeah, that's not good either.
Oh, love to you all. Every
Yeah.
single one of you.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all brave to say that. Seriously, like I got whoopings when I was young though, but I wouldn't put it to the level of abuse. It could have been like kind of a little verbally rough, you know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I know about a couple of those whoopings. Being from the hood, they will whoop you with damn near anything. I done got the
Right.
switch twisted up. I done caught a Hot Wheel track before, and I done caught one coming out the shower, so I know about that one. Like for real,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that does not feel good at all.
Mm-mm. So this is what I'm talking about with love. This is what we're all talking about with love. We know what it feels like not to be loved, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in moments like that where it's very angry, we know what it feels like to actually feel the hate, the anger, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in emotions, the funniest thing about them to me, because it's outside of the emotional part, just looking at it, when you feel big, huge emotions, it sticks out in your memory,
Mm-hmm.
right? High trauma either deletes it altogether or makes it stand out bright as day.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have to match that kind of power, the force that's in that memory, with how much you go after God and his love. That's the kind we're talking about. The stuff that's so much stronger than any anger or rage you have felt against you. This is the difference between good and bad. This is the fight we're all involved in between heaven and hell, between godly and satanically. We are all in this, and we're all in this together. And we all have to choose. Do you want to hang on to the pain? Do you want the hurt to ache every day? Or do you want to feel loved more than you ever have before? It's not coming to me. I will hear it and talk with you. But God is the one who can heal that for you. The only one. And we're all here just to help us all each get there. Right?
Yeah.
Someone broke a promise to me, and now I have trust issues.
Oh, honey.
That happens.
Like,
Oh,
trust
we all
issues.
do. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anybody saw what happened last week on here, but
Yeah.
I have trust issues too.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And y'all were here, both of you,
Mm-hmm.
Thursday for our show.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's
We
true.
all have trust issues. And we're all going to make mistakes.
Hey, Tanika.
But you're not your mistake either. Just so you know.
Right.
What's up, Tanisha?
Dom. Yeah! It's going to take forever. That's you, Dom.
Thank you. Salute.
We love you so big, Dom. Do you know that? Can you feel that from Jamilia and I?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know it.
It's not just the hair thing. I mean, of course, that's there. That's totally true. It's one of the things. But we both just freaking adore. We fight over what we get to call you because we love you so much.
She's like, you stole my name from him. I'm like, no, I did it. I did it longer.
See? That's the siblingness. Because we love you.
Well, y'all too so much. Thank you, and I appreciate the opportunity y'all bringing me on, man. Showing me some love too. That's what's up.
Yeah, for sure.
Every chance we get.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Alrighty. Yes, definitely. Alrighty. I think we need a prayer.
Oh yeah.
I went so fast.
I know, it always does. It's because you and Dom get going and I just sit and go, whoa. That's amazing. And that's the Jesus too.
We're just spouting off all those shows.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so we have to make sure we have Marina in here. And her dog passed away, so we're going to pray for her dog. She said to ask for prayer for her dog, but also for her. 14 years is a long time to have an animal. It's part of the family. And so we definitely going to have a lot of pray for her. I also would like to just say an extra one for anyone who hears the sound of our voices, who feels like they have, and not just feels, but knows that they have been abused in some way, like we have talked about. An extra prayer for you to be able to find the strength within yourself to let go, even if it's just one hand, okay? Let go with one hand from that pain, from that what you think is you, to reach out for God. Whatever way that is, okay? We found there's so many ways, right? There's meditation, there's singing, there's tons of different things. Just reach out for God.
You're not
Pray.
a whiner.
You're not a whiner at all. I'm telling you, that's not a thing. Okay? It's not a thing. Your pain is real and it's valid and it's important. Miss Empress, my lovely Marina, you matter. That's what this praying is about.
What you went through matters.
It all matters.
Yep.
Okay? Reach out to God. See love somewhere coming at you. Coming at you. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Coming at you. All right, so we pray for that. So we're doing preemptive blessings. Look at him reaching out. We love you and we're praying so that you can feel that.
Yes.
Okay?
Amen.
Oh, pray for the children for sure.
Oh, yes.
Tristan, who has more breaks in the same leg from laying in bed. So we need extra prayers for him because we're not quite sure what's going on there.
Need some calcium.
There's so many things.
Yeah.
Pray for the doctors to know. Everything that you guys have sent me emails for, I'm a bit high right now still. So all that. And everybody on, help me out here, you two, on the other side of the screen. Good job. And take it away, singing mama.
Okay, just real quick. I love you. Okay. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever.
And
And your
Janice, for Indigo, for Meliana, for Miss Tempest Marina, for Tina, for Christy, keep going, for Greg.
Greg.
What else we got here? For Tanika, for Danny, for other people, Jamie, for
Jamie and Jacqueline.
Jacqueline,
And
for Dom, and for Singing Mama,
and for Bree.
for all the families, you know.
Families.
Oh,
You know who you are. Take it.
that's right. We got. All right. Now that that's out of the way, I have one last thing to say. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready, Dom?
Yes.
You ready to go?
Jesus loves you.
This I know.
Oh, yes, he does.
And there's no other truth that will give you the love more than that one. I know that other people will say different things, and you have to find out what is best for your heart. I kind of survived because I hung on to Jesus.
No,
Kind of is not even true.
You did survive because of it.
So take that with what you will, but I promise you, he's always sending you out ways that he loves you. Yes.
Hey, did you notice
Hey,
that I changed the song?
to the evil one?
Yeah, nobody said anything. I changed it.
Oh, that's because I watched Kathy with the K, and I figured
I
it
did
made sense
too,
because I know
but
you did.
You still didn't
Yeah, I
say
was watching that too.
That's why we all were like, well, yeah, she watched it. We're all in. We get it because that makes sense.
And nobody said anything, so I didn't know if you heard it.
We did every time, and I have to tell you, I loved it.
Okay.
I loved it. Alrighty. We are out of here. We'll be back tomorrow, 10:30 Mountain
10:30
Standard
Mountain
Time.
Standard
Dom,
Time. Thank you so
always
much
wonderful.
for being on here today.
We love
Hold
you like so big.
Did you have
Thank
something
you.
else?
Yeah, I gotta say my slogan right quick: peace, respect, health, happiness, and love. Everybody.
Yeah.
Amen. And
Well, I
tomorrow
like
we'll
that.
have Adam. Tomorrow
Which
we'll have
hand do we
Adam.
do?
Either one.
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah, I will.
Double salute.
I feel like a dummy when I do it too. I love you guys. Hey,
Love
everybody
you.
have a great day. Look for ways that you are loved. And I want to hear about it tomorrow, don't we?
Yes.
Yes,
because
we
will be
do.
continuing-
How are you loved? Look for it because we're going to ask you tomorrow. Have a great day.
Oh, June.
No! Dang it, I was so close. I had my finger on the thing.
Thank you.
So what? When is it over? On the 6th.
June 6th. Yep, June 6th.
All right.
Okay.
Now I'm
Love you guys.
And now, the reason we got out of bed this morning for music and the spoken giggles, Singing Mama and Auntie B are our very own soulful